3 years ago, I was 26 and unemployed, but now I'm 29. And I'm employed. I'm not only employed, I'm also married, and I'm currently living in a home that I own with my husband. So you may be asking, what happened all these years? Lucky for you, I'm not going to bore you with all the details of whatever happened across these 3 years. But what I am going to do is I will be reacting to my video from when I was 26 and unemployed, and I'll give you updates on what changed and what stayed the same. Okay, let's start. Growing up, I've never really had to set goals for myself. Okay, so on this goal setting thing, right, I feel like that hasn't changed. I'm just purely an ENFP through and through. I've always wanted to do what's safe, treading within the confines of my comfort zone. Okay, so for this, I feel like my current job is kind of safe in terms of how it gives me a stable monthly income. What I would also say is that I don't think that my job is very conventional. Firstly, I don't even have an office. Honestly, I kind of operate like an in-house freelancer. I will be talking more about what I actually do later on. I believe that as long as I stuck to this path, my future was secure. I'd be swimming in cash. I could buy my way out of existential dread. Okay, I think in this aspect, a lot has changed because in the last 2 years, I've been way more serious about my discipleship journey, like following Jesus Christ, and his way of living and his mindset is totally like opposite to like what the world believes in. So for example, previously I was thinking, oh, I need to make a certain amount of money by a certain age, I need to have this, I need to have that, I need to propel myself forward in like my career, you know, all these things that are more self-focused. But in this journey of just walking with the Lord, I realized that I have many more reasons to live a purposeful life that is beyond myself. Yeah, beyond just, you know, like puffing myself up. I'm no longer as concerned with wanting to store up and like hoard up like treasures for myself on earth, but more thinking about how can I store up treasures in heaven, because those are the riches that nobody can take away from me. And I realized that living a life that's like beyond myself is way more fulfilling. I'm turning 26 in literally a few days time, and I'm unemployed. Okay, so I mean, obviously the biggest difference is I'm 29 now and I'm employed, but not only that, I'm also married to my childhood sweetheart actually. Cringe. I also have been living with my husband in a house that we own, I think since April of this year. I will show you some sneak peeks of the house. I'm kind of proud of this house. Me and my husband, we designed some parts of it. Quitting my job was the very first time I acted on my craving for change. On this, actually I find that this is the same. I'm still craving for change. I mean, look at this mess.
Stop it. Get some help.
I guess some things just take a long time to change. Previously, I was looking for change in career, but now that that's more stable, now the kind of change that I'm looking for is in terms of, you know, like spiritual maturity, but also very practical lifestyle changes, like learning how to cook, learning how to be a better homemaker, you know, how to organize my house, how to decorate my house, thinking about being bolder with trying new hobbies and meeting new people, because I am thinking about expanding my social circles. I quit my job so I could do what I've always loved. Performing. Ooh. Okay. Question. Do I still love performing? I think yes and no. My current job still requires me to use a lot of like the performance skills. I think the biggest difference is that instead of doing content creation for myself, I'm now doing that for performance marketing ads. The biggest plus point for me is that I actually get to perform without having to be the product that I'm selling. Because when you're like your own content creator or like an influencer, you kind of are the product. It was very hard for me as like an influencer or like an independent content creator to kind of divorce my work from my identity, and I think my current job helps me to, you know, balance that out much better, so it's much healthier for me. Yeah. I desperately needed to uninstall and reinstall a whole new option. So I feel like on this it's kind of funny because actually until now I'm still finding that I'm constantly needing to uninstall and reinstall new ways of perceiving reality around me and like my approach to life in general. But I think the biggest difference is that I have come to realize that this will be a never-ending, lifelong process. Like, we're always gonna change, and actually constantly changing, constantly improving is a great thing. The past 2 years, especially after, you know, being more serious about my walk with Jesus and just like following the Lord, I realized that in and of myself, no matter how many times I try to change and stuff, it's all futile, because all these new mindsets that I'm adopting, right, it's all still worldly and it doesn't satisfy me. It still doesn't help me to feel that emptiness that I had inside. The only thing that really made a real difference is walking with Jesus, following Him, spending time with Him. That has completely changed my life. I'm not talking about just like outward behavioral changes, but I'm really talking about genuine inward transformation. When I allow the Lord to change me, it's very miraculous because it not only improves my quality of life, it actually improves the quality of life of those around me, like my friends, my family, and my loved ones. It has even helped some of my friends experience their own life-changing Holy Spirit-led transformations, even if they previously are not even like believers. This is that kind of fulfillment that I mean when I say like, money, nor career advancement, nor personal glory could ever give me. That's actually the reason why like, I'm back here making videos again, because I was thinking, hey, my story and my journey as a disciple of Christ, just like fumbling about through life, right, with the Lord, has helped so many people in my immediate circle. How many more people would this benefit if I put it online, and if people relate, people relate. If just one person needs to see this video, then so be it. It's worth it. I just want to show people how I'm continuing to grow in the Lord, grow in life, and to show y'all that if a loser like me can do it, then you can too. So stay tuned to see how I grow up spiritually, mentally, physically. Fingers crossed.